Hi, and welcome to my Hormones and Harmony class. So, I can't wait to share some exciting things that I've been researching and trying out. All right, hopefully, you could see my screen here. So, I have put together a natural approach to balancing your hormones. So, let's get started. And what I'm going to cover is what are the important hormones for women and five factors to help you feel like you again, some foods and some recipes to help you feel supported. So, um, first of all, please feel free to adjust the playback speed of this video so you can watch it faster or slower if you need to, and pause anytime to carefully read the slides or take it all in. I'll also include all my links in the description below this video so that you can refer to what I've been talking about. Okay, well, let's talk about hormones. What are the main hormones for women that really affect us? And first of all, estrogen. Hopefully, you've heard of that. Of course, it's the feminizing hormone. It's central to the reproductive health and overall well-being. Now, when we start going through changes like menopause, it definitely drops significantly. And then that's what causes our body not to regulate temperature. We get hot flashes, night sweats, dryness, mood swings, and even bone density loss. Ugh. Um, so, and next is progesterone. I love this one. It's the calming hormone. It promotes relaxation. It affects your sleep quality and your sense of well-being. Um, Now, when our balance is disrupted, and we get a decrease in progesterone, then that's when we are feel unbalanced. And if it's low, there's symptoms like TMJ in your jaw at night, endometriosis, hot flashes, headaches and migraines, sleep issues, and brain fog, fatigue, hair loss, increased breast cancer risk, and bone density. It gets lower as well. Ooh, so it's hard when these hormones get lower. Another hormone that is not on here, but testosterone. That's in women that regulates your overall libido. And when it also affects our muscle and bone health. So it decreases during menopause. So we got to watch out for that. And there are some ports that I can give you that. And on here also, I'm talking about cortisol because that is a hormone and it's our stress hormone. It really impacts our energy levels and our immune function and just how we can respond to the stresses in our life. So, um, one of the big changes in our body is when you go through perimenopause and menopause. And the average age is 51 to go to start menopause, but perimenopause can start up to 8 years earlier. But I just wanted to mention that there are some factors that could happen to you that different circumstances that can cause menopause to start earlier, just so that you're aware. And if that maybe you are younger and you're already going through changes, so don't feel bad. This is what could have caused it. Of course, a hysterectomy or partial hysterectomy, emotional trauma now, recently, or a long time ago. Any autoimmune issues may cause it, and sometimes accidents, especially head trauma. Um, and a big one is zytoestrogen overload. Those are the consistent use of exposure to chemicals causes imbalances to our progesterone in our body and just brings on these changes. Zyto means bad. So those are the fake bad um, estrogens that are in personal care products, makeup, cleaning products, fragrances. So, so think about what are some of the hormonal symptoms you're having, and while we go through this, um, I hope that I give you some things you can do. So here's just a cool chart that kind of gives you some symptoms if you have high estrogen or low progesterone, low thyroid, and you can refer to this so that maybe even if you haven't had your hormones checked and gotten blood drawn, then you can see that maybe the issue I'm having is related to that. Okay. So, I am so excited to share five factors, five top life changes that you can do, just simple changes that can give you energy and make you feel great again and like yourself. I've done some research from a lot of um, different doctors, holistic doctors, and they all kind of said the same thing. So I compiled these together for you. Okay, control insulin, weight train, have the proper fuel, and manage stress and detox. Those are the five we'll talk about. So let's start with controlling insulin. Oh my gosh, as we get closer to menopause, we become more insulin resistant due to our declining hormones. And mainly, it's this really affects it. So high insulin wreaks havoc and it throws off all of our hormones, estrogen, testosterone, progesterone, and cortisol. So we need to balance the insulin first. This is like the queen bee of hormones. And if you have high insulin, it causes inflammation, weight gain. Maybe I know that's a common one, mood instability and estrogen dominance. Here's a quick test to um, see if you have a high insulin in your body if your waist circumference is greater than your hip circumference. So that's one thing. Okay, so I have lots of tips here. Okay, think about maybe one change here that you can do to control that insulin. Definitely eat high protein diet. That is so important. Also reducing sugar and processed foods, eating healthy, but that high protein diet with good protein is important. Strength training also helps your insulin. And this is one that I've been starting to do is walk or have some kind of exercise, light exercise after your biggest meal. So I've been starting to go on a walk with my dog after dinner. And it really makes me feel better too. And I'm seeing big changes. Another thing is that last meal of the day, dinner, have it a higher protein and eat it earlier so that it helps with controlling insulin. Also, there are some great supplements. The one I want to talk about right now is Ningxia Red. It is a key one from Young Living that tastes delicious, and it's a wolfberry puree that helps control blood sugar. Um, and just try to have some movement all throughout your day. Kind of, I call it like exercise snacks. Think of 10 or 15 minutes that you can do some type of movement, and especially after you eat. So that if you don't have time to do a huge workout, a long one, that can help. Um, and finally, taking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar before any sugary meal or carb heavy one, that can help your blood sugar response. Okay, so I'll leave this up. Take a look there for some more. Let's go to the next tip. All right. Okay, weight training. All right. I have really been trying to increase this. It is so important to start building muscle now, no matter what age you are. We start losing muscle after age 30 and lose 20% of our strength by the time we are in menopause. Unless we work to maintain it, we'll continue to lose it. So, but it's not too late. We can rebuild it and start it. Just start today. Um, and it's not only do we need muscle for energy, strength, and endurance, it's really important for that stable blood sugar, just like I talked about the insulin resistance, also for our heart health, our bone health, metabolic health, and weight loss, especially around our midsection where it seems like women are gaining that the most, and hormone imbalance. Um, so being strong and having um, good muscle mass is the biggest predictor of our longevity in life. Weak muscles are not an option if you want to live your last 10 years independently and doing whatever you love. So this is a really powerful hormone ally. Okay, so aim for strength training 3 to 4 times a week and just progressively get heavier. It's really cool to see your growth. Maybe make a little note in your phone how much you're lifting, you know, first and increase it. It's easy to just grab some hand weights and do it at home. There are some really good YouTube channels. I've linked them here in my sides, and I'll put that in the description. Some of my favorite. Go to TJ Maxx and get some hand weights. Or find some things, heavy things, right now at home if you don't have weights. Eating enough protein is really important to help building your muscle, and even having some rest days, and using having adding in mobility. Um, for muscle recovery, I really love Young Living's powder called AminoWise. It just helps you not feel as sore. Of course, there's lots of essential oils. My favorite's Deep Relief for this too. Um, just find something you enjoy. If you feel like going to the gym will help you because you have to pay, or you get motivated with people around or a class, do that. I just found there are so many free programs on YouTube and great instructors and trainers there. Um, yes, we really need weights to be heavy though, so that you really drive adaptation for muscle and protein strength. All right. Aim to be uncomfortable. So I encourage you to do that. All right. Next point is stress management. Hmm. So guess what? There's something called the progesterone steal that happens when your body is under consistent or chronic stress. Progesterone is the mother hormone, and it makes both cortisol, that stress hormone I talked about in the beginning, and the sex hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. And so what happens is when the stress is so high, your body prioritizes that cortisol for survival and then steals progesterone away from making your other hormones. And then that just leads to hormone imbalances and all those terrible symptoms. Usually estrogen is higher than progesterone. So you might feel symptoms like fatigue, low libido, irregular cycles, and mood changes, anxiety, increased belly fat, sugar cravings. And that chronic stress also disrupts our sleep, weakens our immune system, and lowers our energy. So you can be doing everything right to lose weight. But if your stress is high, you're not going to have results in weight loss or even just the fatigue or the cravings or the mood. So this might be one of the areas that you feel like you not even know that you're stressed. Um, you might feel like if you are a person that is busy every day and every single minute you're doing something and thinking and not taking that time to relax and rest, then um, make some more space in your life. Okay, this along with stress, sleep is so important. Sleep, sleep, sleep. It's essential for your hormones to repair their work. They do that during sleep. We regenerate cells, we detoxify our body all during sleep. It's really important to aim for 7 to 9 hours. Did you know that like every hour you go to sleep and are asleep before midnight, it's like it's worth 2 hours after midnight. So the earlier you go to bed, it's better. It's just a few tips that's helped me sleeping is taking magnesium before bed. Also the new Young Living hormone supplement, it's called Daily Hormone Essentials, has really, really helped me get that deep sleep. There is magnesium in this. Other things, I love using aromatherapy. I love diffusing right by my bedside table, and I just breathe in the sleepy, calming oils or whatever I'm feeling like that night, and I take deep breaths and drift off to sleep. It's really important to stop artificial lights, blue lights, like 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Um, and even stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed. Those all are some tips. Okay. Other things to help with stress. Don't be busy every minute of the day. I love doing a scent tent. That means, let me grab an oil and show you. I grab an oil, put one drop in the palm of my hands. I rub it together, make a little tent with your hands, and take some deep breaths and smell that. Sometimes I put the leftover on my hair, so I keep smelling. I also love to say a Bible verse while I am um, smelling like this. One I have right here is do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will continually go ahead of you. He will be with you, and he will neither fail you nor abandon you. That's Deuteronomy 31:8. It's just taking that 1 minute for yourself to decompress your stress. Um, just start practicing saying no. Another tip is hum. Did you know that humming um, for 30 seconds stimulates your vagus nerve and supports regulation, especially when you're overwhelmed? Pretty cool. Another thing is called a release ritual. Have like a journal or even your phone and just write down release all those pent up emotions and thought while you diffuse something, or maybe just smell it like frankincense, valor, or the beautiful release essential oil blend from Young Living. Another thing is create a calm corner, or maybe it's like your calming tote bag or pouch in your home, a little space or a little bag full of things that help you be calm. Some essential oils, maybe a journal, maybe some calming teas, um, a card with some affirmations or Bible verses. And it's like a little retreat that you can go to um, and reset. So try that. I think that would be fun. Moving your body, getting outdoors, those are other things that can help you manage stress. All right. Are you figuring out what area you want to work on out of my 5 tips? Is it stress? Is it controlling insulin? Is it adding in some strength training? Or let's talk about this proper fuel. It's so important. Okay, every bite you eat tells your body either I'm safe, nourished, and balanced, or I'm under threat. I don't have what I need. I need to store fat. I need to hoard stress. When the body is under stress, it prioritizes that cortisol. And if your diet is poor or too low in healthy fats, then your reproductive and feel good hormones aren't there. And that equals hormonal chaos. So, some of the things that are common gaps in women's diets, especially, is protein. I know I need to increase that. So, this is one goal I've been working on. It also leads to that decline in the muscle mass and good metabolism. Um, Other things are omega 3s. You can find that in healthy nuts, especially walnuts, in wild caught salmon, and other types of fatty fishes. Other things are vitamin B. That is so essential, and you need a lot of it. It really gives you energy too. Trace minerals, fiber, magnesium. So really aim for these. On my slide here, on the green slide, green box rectangle, I put some supplements that can help because really our diet is not sufficient in its own with a food. Supplementing is key. There is a great supplement. A lot of these all have there are great supplements that are whole food infused with essential oils and are more bioavailable than 40% more than most supplements are from Young Living. I can't talk enough about my favorite company. So in parentheses, I put the name of those, the Young Living supplements that go along with there. So think about when you're eating daily and maybe meal planning. Every day, build your meal around protein, fiber, healthy fats, fermented foods. We really need to support our gut health, filtered water, and reduce sugar. Um, Leafy greens are so important, and steamed or cooked are easier to digest, kind of having a variety. Berries are a great way to get in, have something sweet, and nuts and seeds. Um, Also, if you complex carbohydrates, so do whole grains or sweet potatoes are so good for you. Um, so think about all that. Um, my next slide, I have some things you want to decrease. These are hormone enemies: refined sugar, high fructose corn syrup, vegetable oils, artificial sweeteners, processed foods, skipping meals or under eating, excess caffeine, and alcohol. Um, so here's a picture of some of the best foods for um, healthy hormones. And I have a list here. And it's over the picture too. Steamed leafy greens, protein. You should try to get in um, the same amount of grams as how much you weigh. That's a little tip. Berries, pomegranates, gojis or wolfberries, good fats like omega-3s, fatty fishes, avocados. I've been trying to get those little avocados from Trader Joe's and eating one every day or every other day. Pasture raised meats, even duck is really good for us. Seeds like hemp, chia, and flax. Walnuts are the best. Nut. Adding in herbs like turmeric, rosemary, cinnamon, basil are really good. And those fermented foods in yogurt, kefir, bone broth has the collagen. Sorry about the sound. Sorry about my vacuum. Hydrating food. So when we can't regulate our body's temperature and have those um, hot flashes, watermelon and celery are great, and minerals. Okay. So make sure you get those key supplements, like I said in the previous slide, that support our hormones, like magnesium, B vitamins, omegas, vitamin D, adaptogens, digestive enzymes, um, prebiotic, prebiotics and probiotics, and a liver, detoxification blend. And really, it's important to be consistent with that. Okay, now I'm going to talk about one supplement that kind of combines it all. I'll be right back. This is the Daily Hormone Essentials, and it combines so many great herbs and a few essential oils that Young Living have studied for a long time and compiled them. And women now taking it have seen so many great results. Some of the things that they've seen: feeling better with hot flashes, numbness, and tingling, insomnia. I really have seen so much deeper sleep with this. Mood dips, vertigo, fatigue, weight loss. It's helped with headaches, joint discomfort, dryness, all those things. And the clinical studies have shown better mood balance, mental clarity, sustained energy, and restful sleep. Um, Inside is Chase tree berry, also called Vitex, ashwagandha, maca root, and frankincense essential oil, magnesium, glycinate. Um, those are just a few of the things in this daily hormone essentials. If you like more information, I can give you a whole rundown or on the Young Living website. But let me tell you, I just can't rave enough about it. One simple hormonal um, supplement to take. Okay, the last point I have is proper detox. We need proper detox, um, and this to feel good and have hormone imbalance. Maybe this is one that you haven't thought of before, but we're swimming in toxins that disrupt the messages in our hormones are trying to bring to us. So even if the body has enough hormones, your body's not getting the message from our hormone receptors because they're all clogged up. It's like the hormones are starting to shout louder that, and you may not even need more, but you just need these clear detoxified pathways. It's like the trash never gets taken out and our body gets stuck with all these symptoms. So this is so important. This might be one of the areas that you haven't thought about that could really make you feel better and have balanced hormones. Estrogen dominance is a real thing and rising higher and higher. And estrogen dominance cancer is very high now. There are so many chemicals in our products, in over-the-counter medications and other kind of medications. Our home environment make up these bad estrogens called zytoestrogens, and they flip the genetic switch, the cancer switch on in our body, or create it for one that you pass on to your kids. So, um, remember that only 10 to 20% of your health is determined by genetics, but 80 to 90% is determined by environmental factors that you can control. You can make changes today that really positively affect your health. So start detoxing your home, your personal care products, your makeup, what you put on, what you smell, and take some liver detox protocols. There is this great set from Young Living called it has Liver Tone, Juvaflex, and Whole Body Cleanse. And using those together, the first step is even using the Juvaflex oil and applying it on your liver. I do that every night. You can also take it internally, and then taking the Liver Tone supplement is helpful. And then once in a while, doing the cleanse with the powder. So look at some of these things. Um, Detoxing your home. I love the Young Living Thieves products, especially the Thieves Household Cleaner. That's just one simple switch that this concentrated cleaner that's all plant-based. It really works and it's for every single surface. You don't need a whole bunch of other products, just that one. That's an easy step. There is a Thieves Home Cleaning Bundle that I pictured down here. Um, be a label reader, especially with those personal care products. The one ingredient I never allow in our home anymore is fragrance because it's like a catch-all. It there can have like 1,000 unnamed chemicals in the fragrance blend because they don't have to disclose what's in that. Um, really get rid of plastics and pesticides. Replace your nonstick cookware. I love DIYing because then you know what is in your products that you're putting on, cleaning products, face products. Another easy switch is start by replacing air fresheners and candles with essential oils. I put a picture down here on the slide about Wild Notes perfume that is all essential oils and no bad chemicals in there. And it smells really good. Um, so there's a few different other ideas here. Thinking about switching because we don't want your fertility, your metabolism, weight gain to happen just because of these fake endocrine disrupting chemicals in your body. Okay, now those are my 5 tips. Think about what could you start one small goal that you can start swapping. Now, here are some supports with essential oils. I love, love, love Progessence Plus. As you can look on the slide for all the different ideas or all the ways it supports your body, it is a serum, and this could be from teens could use all the way to seniors. I would say this is the one mainest serum plus the daily essential hormone supplement. Those two would be my top 2 products to add to your routine. It helps with night sweats, emotional balance, sleep, hair loss, hormonal acne. You could put it on directly on your face at night. If you've had a partial or full hysterectomy, to add that, be applying it. You apply it on your forearms or abdomen, a few drops every night. It helps with infertility and keeping babies, migraines, TMJ. So it is a progesterone producing serum. It doesn't have any hormones in it. None of these do. They're all plant-based products. Okay. Next is Endoflex. This is just that overall hormone supporting oil. All oils, I mean, all ages and genders could use this. It helps with mood, even tantruming toddlers, acne, metabolism boost energy. It is a thyroid supporting oil. Clary sage and dragon thyme are two others. Clary sage or sclerescence, which has clary sage in it. It helps with decreasing estrogen. So I apply this on my inner ankles every night. It's just estrogen boosting. Doesn't have any in it. Uh, Helps with mood swing, hair loss, irregular cycle. And then dragon thyme is a great essential oil for helping with cramps and heavy periods. Okay. Next, here are some hormone supports in supplements. Femigen, this one, it's an herbal supplement specifically for those already in menopause. It contains dong quai, wild yam, black cohosh, um, herbs in there. It raises estrogen and progesterone naturally and helps with all those things, symptoms we've talked about. And then again, my number one new supplement that tastes really good in this pouch is Daily Hormonal Essentials. It has, I already talked a little bit about it, but it definitely balances estrogen and progesterone. Thyroimin is another one, especially for the thyroid. So if you have any thyroid issues, this is the the supplement for you. Finally, Powergize. It boosts physical stamina and it really helps with healthy testosterone levels, good for men and women. Um, then if you've heard of DHEA, DHEA is an important part of your body that prevents osteoporosis, improves, increases muscle mass and decreases body fat, immune. It helps support your thyroid. So this DHEA is in all four of these products and supplements from Young Living. Endogize, Predolone Plus, which is a cream or like a moisturizer, PD20, and Cortistop. So if you want more information, go ahead and read these slides to find out more about them. All super helpful, really high quality supplements. Okay, finally, this is, take a screenshot here. Here are some symptoms and supports. So if you have sleep problems, look at number one, hot flashes, mood swings, dryness, low libido, weight gain. Here are all the tips to go with different symptoms you might have. So I hope that's a helpful reference for you. I think here's a cool cooling spray for those with hot flashes. Super easy. You could even just do peppermint and some water in a spray bottle. Look at that. Keep it by your bedside or with you in your purse or pocket. All right, now I talked a lot and I gave you so much information. My goal for you is to pick one or two simple, small steps from my bigger 5 factors helping hormone health. Is it maybe you want to take a walk after dinner 3 or 4 times a week to help support your insulin levels? Or maybe you want to just start taking a supplement that tastes really good every day and to get good results. Maybe you want to help with that stress and get more sleep and help with energy levels. Go to bed 15 minutes earlier for 1 week, and then maybe increase it and 15 minutes earlier the next week. Maybe strength training, drinking tea instead of coffee. One of my goals is not to only have 1 cup of coffee a day instead of more. Switch, maybe detoxing and getting rid of those bad estrogen, fake estrogens is one of your goals. So maybe you want to start switching to clean beauty products or getting out the cleaning products like Eve's Cleaner. Stop using plastic water bottles or helping with insulin and eating more protein and proper fuel. Stress management, maybe you want to have a calm corner or spending more time with friends or having fun. Are you going to maybe take that one small step with exploring new recipes with salmon and sweet potatoes, healthy fats? Or are you just going to carry a oil and a Bible verse in your purse so you could do a scent tint when you feel overwhelmed and stressed? Another thing I'm doing is a sugar-free weekdays. And then on the weekends, I can be a little more, have more sweets or dessert. So tell me what your takeaways are. Leave me a message. And if I would love to support you. If you have other health goals, send me a message and I can help support you as well. I want to do that. I have some free resources here. Um, my shopping list of all the hormone helping products, a free hormone ebook, supplements, and how it really helps, and my favorite clean products, my own website with a whole bunch of recipes, or I have a hormone handbook. Now, my three must-haves. If you want to get some natural products to help you, I would say Daily Hormone Essentials, Progestins Plus, and Endoflex. I also love, could have put on here Thieves products as well. Okay, finally, you are not at the mercy of your hormones. It's not too late to feel great. Your symptoms are signals and not failures. Insulin is a silent force behind hormone chaos. Muscle is not just about appearance, but about how long and well you will live. Stress is biochemical, not just emotional. And good nutrition is vital for good, healthy hormones. So you have the authority and you are not at the mercy of your hormones. You are in partnership with them. So live your most amazing life, every age. Um, think about what is your one area you want to work on this coming month or this coming week. Let me know so I can help keep you accountable. And what's that one new change or new habit you can create for happier hormones? You live your most amazing life and take advantage of the links in the description box. And I can't wait to help you live that most amazing life. Thank you for listening and watching this video.